All right, folks, we have to talk about what the hell is going on in Florida. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but Donald Trump has put up a gold statue of himself at his Doral Golf Club in Florida. And for some reason today, there was an event in front of the statue where religious leaders from around the country flew in, gave speeches in front of the statue, and Donald Trump even called into the event and went on this unhinged rant about Iran and the economy doing so well, all of these things that we know are just not true, but he did it. It's like Donald Trump trying to project his power, to keep him in the office. I mean, we see statues like this in North Korea, but not really in the United States. And on the topic of Donald Trump trying to stay in power and essentially rig the process, I want to talk to you also about the news we got today of the Virginia referendum on redistricting being overturned by Republican members of the Virginia Supreme Court. It's all connected, and it's all part of Donald Trump's plan: project power and keep power. And I do want to start with the absurdity of this story, and then we'll get into some serious topics as well, because this is just laughable. So, look at this. This is the event I'm talking about. Pastor Mark Burns, who I guess has been one of Donald Trump's pastors for a long time. We know he's not religious, so I imagine it's just a facade. But he said had the honor of leading Donald Trump's statue dedication event today at Trump Doral, Miami. Mission accomplished, Mr. President. There's a full-on event taking place in front of this statue. It's very culty. This is the MAGA cult. They're having an event to honor a gold statue. That is psychopath nature stuff. I mean, really, what we're talking about here is just incredibly strange. And this is the phone call that Donald Trump made into the event. And you can just listen here. It's incomprehensible, to be honest with you.
I want to make sure everyone can hear. Okay, sir.
Hello, everybody. I want to thank you so much for being there today, and more importantly, for what you did. The statue is beautiful. You know, I saw it during the weekend. We had a big PGA tournament with a great champion, and all great champions, actually, but it was a great tournament, and I got to look at it very closely, and it's incredible. And I just want to thank you. I know it was done from love, and I want to thank Mark Burns, a pastor. He's a good pastor. He's a good man. I've known him a long time. He's been with me from the beginning, right from the beginning. Maybe about 2 days later, right? 2 days.
But right, Mr. President.
he was right at the beginning, and I appreciate it, Mark. You're great, and just really a good person. And I want to thank everybody there. I don't know, here there's a good crowd of people, but I want to thank you all, and I won't forget it. And we love you all, and the country's doing great. And Iran is not doing good because of us. They are not doing well at all, and good things are happening. And I just want to really give you my love, and I wish I could be there where we want to make sure everything's going perfect on the war front. So I figure you could understand that, but we'll see you all around. I just want to, again, everybody is taking pictures of it. My people told me that it's unbelievable. All day long they're taking pictures. They stand up next to it and they have their picture taken. It really came out beautiful. I didn't know what to expect. I just want to thank you all, and we love you all, and God bless America.
God bless you, sir. God bless you. We love you.
We are witnessing mass psychosis. And by the way, to be clear, this mass psychosis has been going on for a long time. But these religious leaders are pledging allegiance to a false god. Isn't that part of, not doing that in religion? In all these different major religions is don't praise a false god, don't worship a false god. Or do they not see what they're worshiping here? A gold statue of him throwing his fist in the air, and he himself is putting up that gold statue? I don't know. Seems pretty weird to me. It almost looks like this. This is the gold statue that Kim Jong-un has of himself in North Korea, and that's the gold statue that Donald Trump has put up of himself at his golf club. Before you know it, we'll have these gold statues all over the United States, especially around DC. I imagine that's Trump's next step. But is that not just gross, that event? Doesn't it kind of give you goosebumps that all of these people who are religious leaders are celebrating a gold statue, and Donald Trump is obviously very happy about people doing it? Very, very strange. And on that very point, talk about luxury, talk about hanging out. I want to quickly also show you the White House menu today, which is a caprese salad, a chicken paillard, a vanilla panna cotta, And this is taking place. They're having this menu as the administration is bragging about kicking 4.5 million Americans off of food stamps, and gas is over $4.50 a gallon. They're eating good. Trump is putting up gold statues while Americans are suffering. It's the nature of the Republican Party. That's what they do. This is what they do. You're watching it in real time. They dine and they do it in luxury. They have these golf clubs where they have statues of themselves while average Americans are suffering. And on that point as well, talk about suffering. We saw this redistricting referendum in Virginia today being overturned by the conservative Supreme Court, conservative members of the Virginia Supreme Court. And reminder, this was just voted on. Around 3 million Americans got out there and made their voices heard on this referendum in Virginia. They said, we want to redistrict. And the court came in and said, not so fast. The Virginia Supreme Court has narrowly voted to overturn the will of the people who voted for a new map to counter Trump's gerrymandering. This is despite Republicans in the South moving to eliminate black majority districts without even a vote after the Supreme Court gutted the Voting Rights Act. And Gavin Newsom hits it right on the head here. No vote in Tennessee, they pick up a seat. No vote in Florida, they pick up 4. No vote in Missouri, they pick up 1. No vote in North Carolina, they pick up 2. No vote in Texas, they pick up 5. But Virginia and their voter-approved maps are thrown out by the court. MAGA has rigged the system. That's what we're witnessing right now. They get to go through their legislators and say, hey, just push through the map, no questions asked. That's what we want. But when Democrats do it, we're going to voters in different states. Voters are saying yes. And we get struck down, our maps get thrown out. It's disgraceful. Republicans have rigged the game, and you're looking at it in real time. This is a major wake-up call. When Donald Trump is putting up gold statues of himself, when the Republicans are cheating the game, rigging the game across the country, not even asking voters, what are we looking at here? People who don't think they're leaving power. That's what we're looking at, who are trying everything in their power to not leave power. They know what things look like right now. They know that they're not in a good position, so they want to steal these seats instead of having Americans vote on these seats. It is disgraceful what we're witnessing right now, and Gavin Newsom is right. That's the difference. Democrats ask voters, Republicans ask their legislators, their wealthy donors, their lobbyists, their consultants, and things like that. That's the difference. And I want to show you the scenes out of Tennessee recently after they passed this map. 99% white Tennessee House Republicans passed a racist 9-0 map stripping majority black Memphis of congressional representation, and people showed up in the Tennessee State House to make their voices heard. Listen to this. What you're looking at right here is some good trouble that these folks are getting into. You saw, I believe it was Justin Pearson there on the House floor, spraying the air horn along with other colleagues engaging in trying to disturb the peace that Republicans so badly want as they redistrict and remove the representation of black Americans in specifically Memphis. It is disgusting what they're doing, but the people showing up, the people showing out, really does serve as a little bit of inspiration in all this. These are really hard stories, negative stories, but the fact that people on the ground in Tennessee and Democratic legislators in Tennessee are putting in the work is remarkable. It's truly admirable. And so if there's any positive you can take from this, it's the folks in Tennessee who are on the ground. But those disgusting Republicans who are redistricting in this way, they're not even asking the voters, they're just doing it. They will have some accountability this November. I believe it. I believe that voters will make their voices heard, even if they try to cheat. None of what they're doing, these maps they're instituting, are guarantees. Doesn't mean they're going to win all those seats. Doesn't mean that they're going to have the best case scenario, especially when things are going as they're going with Donald Trump. So I will leave the video there. I just had to talk about all of this. All of this. It's insanity. Please make sure to subscribe down below. Drop a like on the video. Comment. Let me know what you think about this. Have an amazing rest of your day, and we will talk soon.